Hi, my name is Jennings, and I am a 17-year-old teenage girl who just happens to be transgender. These past few years have been some of the hardest for the LGBTQ+ community and the transgender community, but I've really seen the community unify to create positive change and fight for equal rights. It's been hard. We face constant discrimination, and so many people are ignorant to what we go through and who we are as people. But I feel like we're trying to educate the world and show that we're humans as well and that we deserve to be treated equally. Here's the page where I say, I have a girl brain but a boy body. This is called transgender. I was born this way. But this page is kind of really it's pretty cool. There's a lot of depth to it because you could see the boy paintings that are sad and the girl paintings of me in a dress that are happy. Over the past few years, I've definitely been proud to say that I've been able to accomplish a lot, and I'm glad that I've been able to make a difference with my family and create positive change. And it's hard to pinpoint, the biggest accomplishment, but when I was named Time Magazine's most influential teenagers, I was so shocked. I think I screamed a little bit. That was just so crazy, and it was such a big step that they included someone transgender on the list, and that was something I was just so proud of. And really something else that's been super important is that we've created this TV show, I Am Jazz, on TLC, and I feel like that's been a big win because a major network documenting the life of a transgender teenager, that's never been done before. And it was kind of they were brave to be able to share our story. And I'm glad that we've been able to educate a lot of people and help other transgender youth and families who are going through similar things. And just seeing people be positively affected by the show, and we get all these messages from people who say that it's changed or even saved their lives, and just hearing that really shows that we've been able to make a difference, and it motivates me to continue sharing my story. People think it's a burden or a responsibility for me to share my story and educate the world, but I try just not to think of it like that. This is me, and I'm just gonna be my authentic self, regular Jazz. I'm just a regular teenage girl, and that's who I wanna show the world that I am. And I know that this isn't just about me, it's about the community at large, and it's not my sole responsibility, but rather we're doing this together, hand in hand. So that makes me proud, knowing that I'm part of this movement of creating equality. This is mermaid dust. That's not even a thing, but whatever, I made it a thing. It's mermaid dust. I've always loved mermaids since I was a child. When I was 2 years old, you could see pictures of me holding mermaid Barbie dolls. And it's really interesting because a lot of transgender people are gravitated towards mermaids, and I think it's because they have no genitalia, and they really are kind of genderless in a sense because they have no genitals, so therefore they're not bound by gender whatsoever, and I think that's a really cool thing. I'm gonna be getting the gender confirmation surgery. And this is something I've wanted for my whole life. It's gonna be a big change. I'm literally gonna have a different body, but it's a body that I've always wanted. And I'm gonna feel so comfortable in my own skin, and I feel like it's gonna increase my self-confidence, and I'm just so looking forward to it. I cannot wait. It's such a huge step, and I feel like everything has been leading up to this moment, and once I get the surgery, I'll feel complete. My transition is done. This is really the last step, and I'll just feel like I'm truly the woman that I've always known I was. My family has been so vital to my life. They've allowed me to be my authentic self and have given me this unconditional love from the start of my journey, and without them, I don't know where I would be. I definitely wouldn't be sitting in this chair right now. And to those transgender youth who don't have the love and support of their family, I can't imagine how challenging that must be. I say that they're the brave ones. People always tell me I'm brave, but to live in a family where you can't even be yourself, that's so courageous to keep moving forward. And I applaud those youth, and I try to encourage them to find the light. And if their family isn't being accepting, find people who are accepting and embrace you for who you are. Create your own tribe of people, whether it's friends or adults within your community. Just find someone you can confide in and be your true self around, and then you'll be able to move forward positively and just be able to be who you are. I encourage you to remove the blindfold on what it means to be transgender. There are so many misconceptions about who we are as people, but at the end of the day, we're humans too, and we deserve to be treated equally and respected for who we are. And I just hope that all transgender individuals out there can be their authentic selves without this fear of being judged. So educate yourself, do research, learn about the transgender community and who we are as people, and realize that we're all the same, and once we can embrace our differences, we can move forward as a society and create positive change.